Is it also cool for you that you're in, I don't know if you consider it, but I think most people would say the prime of your career and getting into it, which is a scary thought for a lot of young women out there that want to go up against you. But is it also cool that this is happening at the same time where, you are highly considered to many as the most dominant, really athlete in MMA?
Oh, thank you. I don't know about that, but okay.
I think
But
some people would say that, but
well, thank you. I think it's like, to be honest, I don't know how I got so lucky. Like, my whole life I wanted to be an Olympic champion. My whole life I wanted to, I wanted to be a millionaire because I wanted to make enough money to not have to worry my whole life. And then I wanted to become an MMA champion. Then I wanted to go down as the greatest, but I always wanted to be married with kids by 30. And I'm like, damn, I'm not married, but 2 kids, like, got my career. Everything's on point. I'm a millionaire. Like, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Like, I'm
hey,
gonna kick it. It's
it doesn't
I
matter
get
how
to
you get there. It doesn't matter how you get there.
yeah, it doesn't. They're all different paths. They're all different paths, and I get the best of both worlds because I get to have my athletic career and be in the prime of it while raising 2 beautiful children. So
For you,
I,
so
I cheated the system somehow.
I don't know if you cheat. I think you worked hard for that. But for you, I mean, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, the accolades, I mean, people can look those up. It's a very long list. But for you, what would be, when it's all said and done, MMA wise, or I guess fighting wise, athletic wise, is there certain things that you must have before you hang it up?
Yes.
What are those things?
um, mm, this is a tough one to answer for me because of other outside forces, not because I don't want to answer it, just because I don't want to like stir the pot
Whatever
anymore.
you're comfortable with.
I think I just really want to. I have kind of something in my mind that I know will solidify me as the greatest, one of the greatest, but my goal is to be the greatest. And I have a blueprint, I have a plan, I have an amazing structure of coaches and a foundation, and I'm disciplined, I'm driven. I know what it takes to get to the pinnacle of sport. I've done it. I've climbed a mountain before. I'm ready and willing and excited to climb this mountain again. And I'm just kind of, I'm checking off the boxes, I'm slowly but surely putting one foot in front of the other and ticking off those boxes. And I know I'm not the greatest yet. I know you're saying a lot of nice things about me and I appreciate it, but I'm not there yet. And I know that, but I will be. I know I will be. And I can say that now. And people get like, MMA fans are interesting sometimes. But people get so upset when you say, like, when you believe in yourself or have confidence in yourself or are bold enough to claim that this is what you want. And I just don't, I'm like, why are you shitting on me? Should I say that I don't want to win and that I want to like be second best? Like, who says that? Who does that? I'm not saying I am right now, but I'm saying watch me, because I will be. And I think I can say that now because I am starting to have the confidence in MMA that I once had in judo, where I believed in, to my core, in my training. I believed in the hard work that I put in. I believed in the years of sacrifice and work and perfecting this one thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm not at 10,000 hours or whatever yet in MMA, but I'm getting pretty close. I'm 10 fights in. And I believe it. I believe that I have what it takes. I do.
I'm curious, really just quick to take you back to your judo career. Was there one moment in your judo career where you knew, like, I am just quite simply the best in the world? Did it mean the gold medal? Did it mean something before that?
I think really, I mean, when I won the gold medal in the Olympics, like
In 2012?
in 2012, yes, the first one, everyone was like, I was like, holy shit, we did it. Like, it was just such an amazing experience. But not a lot. I mean, there was not a lot of like, I don't know. I think in 2016 when I won again, then I was like, yeah, no, I'm a bad mofo. Like, you can't touch me. Like, this is I was so good I did it twice. Like, not to sound like that in my mind, I was like, damn, girl, like you really did that twice.
I'm curious too, and I mean, people can, first of all, KaylaHarrison.com is a great site because it's super informative. And if people want to know more about your life and its ups and downs. But I'm curious for you on a personal level, did you, throughout your, life, did you always have this inner belief in yourself, even through the hardest moments, the toughest moments, that you knew deep down, I am everything that I know I am, which is, perhaps one of the baddest women in the world, but also, I believe in myself.
No, I didn't. I think that there were, I definitely have hit rock bottom. I would say more than once in my life. And like, for those of you who don't know, I was sexually abused by my first judo coach. And after that, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in anything for a while, like I was so, I felt so broken, and I was suicidal, and I hated my mom. I hated my life. I hated the Pedros. I hated judo. I hated everything. Like, to my core, I hated myself. And I did not believe that I was ever gonna get out of that. I did not believe that I was ever gonna be that special person that I was supposed to be. I did not have faith that that was gonna happen. And I've told this story before, but I'll tell it here really quick. I had just competed I was 16 and I had been at the Pedros for about 6 months. So I was abused from from 8 until 16. When I was 16, I finally told my mom what was happening. She got the police involved. The police got the FBI involved. Bang, bang, boom. The court process starts. He eventually pleads guilty and serves 10 years in federal prison. But in the meantime, about a month after I told my mom, I mean, I wasn't getting out of bed. I was barely alive. And she knew that. I think she was scared shitless. And I think she was like, I have to give her something to wake up for. I have to get her out of here. So she moved me to Boston. And I lived in the judo house with that the Pedros had set up for Team Force. And I hated her for it at the time. Like, I didn't know I hated her, but I was so upset that she left me, that like just a lot of angst, and confusion. But I mean, she also had 2 kids, and it's not easy to pick up your whole life. And like, my mother and I have an amazing relationship now, and we've worked through all of that. And I know without a doubt that she made the best decision in that moment for us. Like, I know she was just trying to do her best for me, and everything she did was out of love. I know that. And that's why we're able to have a great relationship now. But anyways, I had been at the Pedros for about 6 months, and, they wanted me to go to high school, because I had been going online so I could train. And they were like, no, you need to be normal. Like, I was going to school, I was going to therapy. I had spent time in a mental institution. I was suffering from severe PTSD, like just all kinds of fucked up stuff where, I got a burner phone, and he would call me and tell me that he was going to come get me, and we were going to run away, and like, trying to coerce me into not testifying, and like a lot of crazy shit happening. But anyways, I went to this tournament I didn't want to go to, the US Open, and I ended up winning. And everyone was so excited that I won. Everyone was like, I think they were just happy that I had a good thing happen, you know? And I remember being like, um, just numb. Like, I just remember like the ref awarding me the match, my coach jumping up, like Big Jim, who is, very grumpy old man, like was like, ah. I was just like numb, and I felt empty and broken, and like I was never going to be happy again, and like I was never going to have hope again. And that's when I decided I was going to quit. I was going to quit judo. I was going to run away to New York and be a barista and like make people's coffee. And that was what I was going to do. So we flew home, and I went up to Big Jim's lake house, and it was like 7:00 in the morning, and he's like sitting out there smoking a cigar. And it was a beautiful day. And I gave him reason after reason, excuse after excuse. I didn't want to be the strong girl. I hated judo. This wasn't for me. I wasn't meant to be the golden girl. And I wasn't happy. It was too hard. I cried and I cried and I cried. And I said, I can't do it, Big Jim. I'm going to quit. And what he said to me in this moment really, I get like a little emotional talking about it, because he really changed the trajectory of my life. He said to me, you know what, kid? What happened to you happened to you. And it's a terrible thing. But it doesn't define you. You're only a victim if you allow yourself to be. Now you've got a chance to go do something great with your life, but only you can decide. And, I sat there soaking it in, and I said, it doesn't define me. It doesn't define me. And I said, okay, Big Jim, I'll see you at practice tomorrow. And, I didn't believe in myself, but he did. And he gave me the strength to keep showing up, to not quit on myself, to not end it, to not dare to be great, And it wasn't like, I didn't just like, oh, I'm better. But I did the work, first of all, I would get out of bed, and I would brush my teeth, and I would brush my hair, which was like an accomplishment at that point in my life. That's how low I was. And then I would go to practice, and I would cry the whole time, but I was there. And then I would go to school, and then I would go to work, and then I would go to therapy. And I just kept kind of like chipping away. And then I started going to tournaments, and then I started medaling at tournaments. And then I started like hanging out with all the team in the living room instead of going right to my room. And then I started to like smile every once in a while. And then I started to not cry all practice, every practice. And then I won a tournament, and then I won another, and then I became a junior world champion. And then it was just like this snowball effect of positive people around me, pulling me, dragging me. I mean, he was right. It was my choice. I had to decide that that's what I wanted. But once I decided, they were right there to push me up. And I'm just, I hope everyone finds a Big Jim for their lives. I think everyone needs someone like him.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at felix.levine. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment.